Who's on your Mount Rushmore of pro wrestling tag teams? I'll go first. The Brothers of Destruction. Kane and Undertaker's rivalry has probably been one of the greatest in wrestling history. From friends to enemies, back and forth, I always loved whenever they turned on each other. Then when they teamed together, they destroyed everybody on the roster. There was no beating the Brothers of Destruction. Put any tag team in history against them, they will get dominated. The New Age Outlaws. Oh, you didn't know? To me, these two were DX. I didn't care for Triple H. I didn't care for X-Pac, and I started watching wrestling after Shawn Michaels went out. So these two are what made DX entertaining to me, and when they were released or fired from the company, I really didn't care about DX anymore. The Hardy Boys. How could you not love Team Extreme? The Triangle Ladder match being the greatest ladder match in the history of wrestling. Whenever me and my brother went to the pool, it was always a twist of fate into the pool, and I'm hitting the Swanton bomb on him. Jeff obviously had most of the charisma, but Matt was extremely underrated as well. And he went on to prove himself when he became broken. And finally, the APA. I like comedy in my wrestling, but only when it's done right. Their comedy was still tough guy comedy. For those of you that don't know, they had an office backstage, which is really just a door. No walls or anything. If you walk around the door, they refuse to acknowledge you. You had to knock on the door and wait for them to tell you to come in. Not to mention that the on-screen characters being paid bodyguards. Whenever someone weak came in to ask them for protection, it was always hilarious. They would just come in, decimate, and leave. In my opinion, they really should have never lost the tag team championships when they got them. Realistically, no one could really beat them. Realistically, if wrestling was a shoot and all these tag teams have to fight each other, I'm betting on the APA 9 times out of 10.